All right, so let's get started. Basically, as you can see, we don't really have access to Alice, a lot of us, and I even was going to end Alice before this happened. So, what we're going to do for quarter four is we're going to try to learn how to do some actual coding, but very simple. And what I've done is I've created this custom language. You can't actually make a real program unless you put it through an interpreter, and no one's written an interpreter for it. So, but the reason why I made it is because it's very simple, should be very easy to understand what's happening. All right, so first things first. You guys may remember that on the first day of school, we talked about floats and we talked about integers. And what I did is I turned float into decimal. So instead of using the word float, we're just going to use the word decimal so that nobody has to remember what that is. And actually, I forgot one. Um, did I do that right? Oh, no slash, no slash. All right, so um, anyway, so right here, I have a bunch of decimals and how you can, or not decimals, but variables. You may remember that we called them variables, and how to start them up. So the decimal is a decimal. It's a number that has a decimal in it, or could use a decimal because it's stored differently. The math is done differently. In fact, I'll put that right here. Math is done differently. All right. Then I got the whole numbers, like 5. And then I got strings, which is a word or phrase, like Bob. And I got true, false. You may remember that that was called Boolean. Remember Boolean being just true and false, true or false, true or false. Ooh, let's change that too. Now, notice a couple things that I'm doing. First of all the things that I'm starting, all the new variables are all in one place. So that's less confusing. Second thing I'm doing, I'm lining up these equal signs so that it it's less it looks less busy. Because if I put it like this, yeah, you can still read it, but it's just like, okay, which one's which? It's a little bit clearer if you just line up the equal signs. You're saying, okay, that one equals that one, integer equals 5, string equals Bob. It's a little bit clearer. Also, I'm putting comments. Now, these comments are more for you guys than they are for me, but anybody who's reading the program can know that these comments describe these variables. So that is the basic variable stuff. You can watch this as many times as you need to kind of understand what these different words mean. All right, and I'll start another one soon.